Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Today, we'll be doing a box opening and review of this super duper old figure. Dude, this is an old one, man. Actually, I think this is the second release. I don't think this is the first release. It is the second release, but even the second release it's an old figure. But anyways, it's been sitting on the shelf on top of my display case for my Back to the Future 1 DeLorean time machine. I say display case. It's actually a fish tank. I keep my DeLorean, my 1/6 scale DeLorean in a fish tank. But anyways, this week I decided to open up my Back to the Future 2 DeLorean time machine, which has also been sitting on the floor for over a year, close to 2 years actually, and thought it would be a good idea to open up all the figures that I have that's related to Back to the Future that's been sitting for some reason. Not because I didn't want them, but quite the opposite, because I love them so much, man. I didn't have a place really to display the second DeLorean. Or like I said, I got one on display. Didn't have room for the second one. As you see, is sitting back there, which somehow feels risky as it sits there and slants to where if it falls off. Don't. Why, Wiz, what am I doing? Why plant that thought in my mind? It's sitting back there looking dope. But anyways, I did just open that, man. If you haven't checked that video out, definitely take a look at that. But I have Marty. I've got Doc here as well that I'll be opening up in another video, as well as Doc and Marty from Back to the Future 3 with the cowboy gear on. I was going to open all that. I got that here too. I was going to open up all of those today, but decided I think I'm going to hold off on the Back to the Future 3 Marty and Doc, because I do have the Back to the Future DeLorean time machine coming in as well. So I'll probably wait for that to come in and just do all those in 1 week. So we'll just stick with these two. Not related to Back to the Future 2 per se, but I got Back to the Future 1 in the case. I'm probably display these in that fish tank or display case as well. So anyways, long story short, probably short story long, probably what I did with y'all. But we got the Marty McFly. Again, this is by Hot Toys. This is a 1/6 scale figure. This is probably from their movie masterpiece collection. This is the MMS 573. Again, I believe, fairly sure this is the second release. There was why am I missing that? I'll figure out and put it at the bottom. I feel horrible. Man, I did get a comment last week. Y'all be hitting me up, man. When y'all do, most of the comments are positive, but when y'all got a negative, I had a guy that said that, he's opening up the thing. He should know everything about it. I don't. Some of this stuff I just buy because I like the way it looks. I cop it. I get excited about it. Me reading and not reading, me knowing, not knowing isn't going to stop me from buying a 1/6 scale Marty McFly action figure. So here we are. I'm missing some information, but again, I'm fairly sure it's the second release. The box art, dude, it's simple, man. It's the poster from Back to the Future 1. On the side, we got Back to the Future logo, Out of Time Tour 85 on the side. So some old promotion on there. We've got this that we've seen 1,000 times, that actual logo. The back, we got the BTTF for Back to the Future text logo as well. Marty McFly and Einstein. So this one does come with Einstein as well. Dude, super excited. It's crazy, man. The logo has the flying vehicle on the side. But anyways, man, we'll dive into the actual box opening in the studio downstairs and look at the details of this. All right, let's go. In the studio, man, real dope. Again, movie poster, something we've seen 1,000 times. We got this logo, this Out of Time Tour 85 logo. Believe I've seen this. Where have I seen it? I've seen it in some promotional things when they've toured with the actual car. I've seen some events with Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd that promoted using this. And of course, we went over the back, man. It's just real simple. So let's just dive in, man. It's what we here for. Okay, we do have a little slip cover. Again, real cool, man. Nothing extra. Like, it's crazy because I'm looking at it through the camera now as well. Looks real dope in the camera. In person, it just looks like some cheap Photoshop. It just looks like they just cut out a picture. But and that's a big if, this is the toy, which I don't think it is because it doesn't have that license plate on there. I just opened up, again, the 1/6 scale DeLorean time machine, the flying one. Okay, figure itself. Let's get the stuff out. Okay, I went ahead and removed the plastic from the figure, which was a little task, man. Sometimes they be putting the plastic around the hands and the feet like super tight, yo. They be having it on there like when you could just slide it off, man. I actually had to cut it off. But anyways, man, we'll start with the accessories. We do have headphones, Walkman, the tape Walkman at that popular accessory to any actual human at that time period. We got the newspaper, the clock tower, talking about the clock tower closing, which of course is essential to the story. There was foreshadowing, of course, with that. We got the camcorder, videotape recorder, also essential to the film, as he used this to show the Doc of the past what the Doc of the present, which was 85, now our past, exactly what was going on with the plutonium and everything. And of course, we got the skateboard, again, central accessory for that time period. Even I was in the skateboard, and I can tell you I can't skateboard worth of nothing, but every kid, black, white, regardless of the color, had some version of this. Now, I had a little skinny one. I didn't have, that's how you knew I was in the wrong profession or the wrong game when it came to this, because I didn't even have the right kind of skateboard. I blame my parents. Book bag, real dope, super realistic looking. Look at that. It's crazy, man. I love Hot Toys or 6 scale figures in general, man, because you'll see something, when you holding this in your hand, it feels like a little pillow. Doesn't feel real at all, but to the eye, that looks gorgeous. I mean, under the camera and to the naked eye, this thing is gorgeous. Okay, I don't even know if naked eye is the right term for that. We do got Einstein. Now, this is just a big piece of plastic, but I appreciate it. Looks good. Look realistic. You know what I'm saying? It's got a lot of weight to it. So this is a solid piece of plastic. So he's going to sit wherever you sit him. It looks like we've got, 6 additional hands? And of course, it's 2 hands that's actually on the figure. All right. We'll take a look at the base. So we get that thing set up. Extremely simple. And I actually appreciate that, because this is one of those things, if you got Marty and you got the DeLorean, you're probably going to pose him next to the DeLorean. So you don't want a base that's real big and intricate, something that's going to lift him too much higher than that car. Now, in my case, I've actually got my car lifted. My Back to the Future 1 DeLorean is actually sitting on these wood blocks, man, to kind of lift it up, because it's inside a fish tank, which ain't built for display. So I actually got it lifted so it's more towards the middle of the fish tank. So I don't know. I might have to sit him on something to lift it. I haven't decided how. I know I'm putting him in the fish tank as well, him and Doc. So we'll figure it out. But anyways, we'll go over the head sculpt first. Gorgeous, man. Definitely looks like Marty. Now, I will say I wish there was more head sculpts in there. Like this is him. It looks good. But I wish we had more facial expressions than that. Like, that's the only one we got. The worried look. Looks worried, right? Yeah, I don't know, man. But then again, I guess it fits. I guess it fits, man. If we're looking at the mall scene, this head sculpt fits the mall scene at the beginning perfectly. Yeah, I can see that. Rest of the outfit, super dope, dude. We got the life vest on. Oh, I never noticed that before. Look at that. Those details, man. The buttons. Got the outfit, the shirt on the inside. If you wanted to take that off, man, jean material looks real. Again, everything almost feels like jean. Feel like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids shrunken down version of jeans. It do got a little jean feel to it, so that's cool. Yeah, details. Some of these details I don't think I've ever really noticed in the movie. Well, we got the shoes. He had Nikes on, right? Was it Nikes? I'm sure he had Nikes on. Go back and look. But if that's the case, they definitely didn't put no Nike logo. They put no logo on it. So maybe a rights issue. Because even if I'm wrong about the Nike, I'm sure it was some brand and that it would have been branded, and that's not the case here. But shoes do look good. My sock is kind of wonky because I did take the leg off when I was trying to take the plastic off. So the socks is kind of jacked up there. But speaking of socks, hey, he's got socks on. It's cool. Yeah, man, not bad at all. Got the rolled up. Dude, this is him, man. I like it. Like I said, I'm not mad at this scope. I just wish we had an extra scope so we could, just have a different look, yo. But the price of this bad boy wasn't that bad. Look, I'm not going to go through the whole flexibility test. Michael J. Fox short little butt. Wasn't doing no crazy backflips or nothing in it. And we already got a pose in mind because, again, I know exactly where he's going to go. So, let's see. What else, man? So, yeah, man, not a lot to it, yo. Not a lot to it at all, yo. We'll take it upstairs, man, for our final thoughts and review. Okay, here we are back in the studio for our final thoughts. Dude, figure rating 5 out of 5, man. The thing is super dope. My only complaint, which I'm not going to take against the figure, obviously, I'm giving a 5 out of 5, is the fact that it only came with one head sculpt. I'm not real big on, it's crazy, man. There's sometimes I get multiple head sculpts and I wonder why. And that's just because I'm simple. Usually I'm going to keep one head sculpt. I'm not going to think about switching them out. But in the case of something like this, like I said, with a face that's got so much expression, it would have been cool to have one that had less expression, I guess. With that being said, they picked a good pose. It matches Doc together. It's got that feeling from the poster. It's got the image from the movie. I clearly recognize this from the movie, that head sculpt, that face, that expression. So in that case, dude, they picked it. They chose it. It's cool. Probably would have been more money. They would have tapped the pockets for extra head sculpt, right? They wouldn't have threw it in there for free. So you got to consider that as well. Or I guess I say I'm the one complaining about it. I guess I got to consider that as well. But overall, I think the figure is dope, man. It taps into the nostalgia. It taps into the childhood. It goes perfect with the DeLorean downstairs. I already put him in display case to see how it looks. Absolutely awesome, dude. Glad to have it part of the collection. Einstein is extra bonus. And man, just all of those things like the headphones, the headphone wires. Dude, we got the watch, came separately, man. And of course in the camcorder. Dude, it's just the accessories was dope with this. It was a dope figure. Glad I waited and didn't get the original figure. I'm trying to think, did I get this? I got to go back and look. This might not be a re-release, man. This might be the original figure. Let me look this up right quick. Dude, I had to go back and look. So this has to be the second release because I bought this September of 2021. So that also answers the question of how long this thing had been sitting on my floor. Dude, it took that long for me to open it. Dude, I had this thing. But imagine the kind of patience it takes for a collector to keep something in the box since 2021. But anyways, that does prove that this was the second release because there was one that was released earlier, I think in 2016. Between 2015 and 2017, I know there was one of these that were released, which is what kind of threw me off a little bit. I was trying to remember, did I ever buy that original release or is this the second one? This is a re-release. So, dope, just info out there. So there's two different versions of this out there, but I don't think I don't think anything really changed with the figure. I think it just added an accessory. I believe Einstein overall, but I think it was pretty much the same figure. I think I didn't hear anything about it being too different. But let me know in the comment section if I'm wrong. If the first one version was different than version 2, man, let me know what's up in the comment section. But anyways, dude, I think the figure was dope, super duper dope, man. Very, very intricate for what it is. It's Marty McFly, dude. It's Michael J. Fox, man. So super dope. But let me know what you guys think again in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please take the time to hit the like button, hit the notify button. That way you get notified every time I drop a new video. And also, please, if you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, I love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right?
Yeah, it's a whole vibe to itself. That's why every time you see me on this cloud, I'm by myself. You take advantage of the mass to hide your health. If I were you and not me, I'd try to apply myself. more and turn the war till you find yourself asleep in your dreams where you find some wealth. I hope so, but time will tell, cause every time you fail, trapped inside your mind's eye, it's like a little private hell. So why you pride yourself on how you lie and tell, how you rise from the well, how you gonna die in jail? But I can tell your mind's derailed every time my rhymes are fell, cause how can I be better if your album's got the highest sales? I'm high as hell, floating above all those hoping I fall, while I'm too busy talking to God. It's a one-way conversation, but relating to stars, just making sure he got my back when I'm facing these sharks.
Let me tell you about the way I feel. Do you really wanna know the deal? I can see it all on